Cole Weber, we have arrived back beyond the basement, a new location for the fella, and an exciting episode ahead of us. What's going on, Cole?
Dude, I am very excited to get things started. Yeah, new location. I've got a blank wall behind me. We got the Niner helmet. Just pulled that off. Probably need to dust it off. But no, the biggest thing on the agenda is we've got another guy coming in today.
We do.
And yeah, I'll just go ahead and introduce this dude. It's a guy that goes by many names. Guy who's traveled a long road to get to where he's at. Yeah, that's Ethan Lynch.
Bring him to the stage. Ethan Lynch, welcome to Beyond the Basement. Many ties to the basement back in the day, and we're bringing him back to Beyond. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Like some cloudy weather on the East Coast. It's good to be back. I miss talking to y'all about sports, especially with the season coming around for football. Nothing much. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Just happy to have you here. I mean, we had our first football game of the season yesterday. I got to catch a little bit of that, and it just makes the energy just feel just palpable that we're getting some thumping pads around the corner, and there's just nothing better than that.
Whatever. Every week till February we have football, right?
I think that's about right. Isn't that? Yeah. I didn't even realize that. That's what a gift. What a gift.
Hell yeah.
The season starts changing in the fall. You get that little cool vibe.
Oh yeah. That first cool breeze.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's going to be great. Got a fun agenda ahead of us. We're probably going to be talking about one thing the entire time, actually, which we'll get to in a second. But we want to start. I don't know if we can see the jersey back here.
Oh, I
kind
can
of
see
wrinkled, kind of crappy together. But Dame Dalla is back in the 503. He's in Portland. I saw him posting videos of him driving downtown. Things just feel right. Balance is back in mankind.
Dude, it's so nice to see him back. I mean, just a guy who really never wanted to leave and was basically, he was like, all right, this is the best for my career. Didn't work in Milwaukee. I mean, everybody thought it would. I mean, theoretically, like you put Dame and Giannis together, how can they be stopped? But yeah, they had nothing around him. Injuries took him down. And then just a wild move by the Bucks to waive him and stretch him to sign Miles Turner. And yeah, I think he made, and then the deal, and for the Blazers side of it, the deal that they got him on, $14 million a year. That's just, it's all just chef's kiss. Just great.
I agree. And no trade clause. I feel like it's kind of like a, hey, let's like put this behind us. Like this is.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Yeah. Let's run it back.
It was. I mean, for both sides. I mean, obviously, like the haul that we ended up getting in the end is kind of crazy to look at. Like we traded for Drew and traded him away for more, while trading away Dame, and both of them are on the team now.
You got everybody back in the same deal.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, but it's a good time. Portland, it just feels good. Apparently, CJ wants to come back. I was reading something around.
Really?
Yeah, like the boys are just trying to come back to town.
I think that's too many guards.
I think so, but it'd be kind of cool to see the boys back.
That would be cool. I do love me some CJ.
Me too. I agree.
Dude, Dame that's E's guy on 2K. Yeah, he'd go crazy with Dame.
2K, that was him. Him and CJ were my little duo.
We had some battles back in 2K. I got my butt whooped most of the time. But good times. Good times.
It was fun. We started doing them 5v5 blacktops when at the end of our senior year.
Yeah.
We started doing 5v5s, and that was super fun.
Yeah. Well, from what I'm hearing, NCAA 26 online dynasties on the horizon, so I can't wait to dabble.
I won my game last night, 24-10.
Very nice.
Low scoring affair.
Right now.
Perfect. Well, shall we get to the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be talking about today?
Let's do it.
We were talking about what we wanted to do for this little special episode, and we have decided to rank our personal top 32 quarterbacks for next season. More so kind of how we think they're going to do. Obviously, we kind of can explain our picks as we go along. But yeah, we're going to compare side by side, break down what we think. Once we get to the top 15, 10, it'll probably get a little more interesting in terms of what we think. Hopefully there's some fun hot takes in here. But I say we start at 32 and make our way up, shall we?
Yeah, I like that. I'll just go over a little bit. I just went for me, I just went, who is going to be what they are right now? And I ranked every potential starting quarterback in the NFL just straight. And I put them in tiers, actually, just because it's a little easier to separate them, just because there's a top and a bottom. But I think we're all going to have pretty much the same bottom. You just want to go start off with your bottom 5?
Ethan, as the guest, do you want to take away first?
Good idea.
All right. So for my bottom, I got that Saints quarterback.
Yes. So do I.
Tyler Shuck.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I have a funny story with him, actually. I remember when he came to Oregon and was like taking over after Herbert left. I remember watching him play in like one game and like texting my boy. I was like, oh, this Tyler Shuck guy is going to like step in and fill in just nice. And then we watched the next Duck game together and he just stunk it up and never looked back. And I can't believe he's a starting NFL quarterback after all these years.
My cousin was going to Oregon at the time, and I remember him just screaming about how much he hated Tyler Shuck, just hated him. And he wasn't good. He transferred 4 different times. He ended up being okay at Louisville, and that makes you, what was he, a 2nd-round pick? He's like 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are we doing? How is this guy? Yeah, he's going to be the Saints starting quarterback.
Dumb decision by the Saints.
Just wild. Him over Shador. I mean,
yeah, which is even crazier. Yeah.
Which, speaking of Shador, for my next pick, I went with whoever's going to be the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns in the 31 spot, which I thought I think to start the season, I think it's going to be Joe Flacco.
That's who I put on mine.
Yeah, and I put him in. You had him 30?
Yeah.
Who was your 31?
This might sound Cam Ward. I don't think he's good. I just don't think.
Wow.
He's good, but he's just a crappy team. They let go Burks. I just think it's gonna be like a Caleb Williams situation of him scrambling too much, trying to doing too much, hold on to the ball to make a play, and he's gonna need more help later on. But that's
I had him 30, so I had him one above the Browns. But yeah, we're in the same boat right here. Yeah. Who did you have? Where do you have Cam Ward, Xander?
I have Ward at 28, actually.
Okay, so kind of in that same area. Who's your number 30?
My next two, actually, my 31 and 30, I hope can be better. I just have a couple issues with both of them. 31, I had JJ McCarthy because an injury, and I was not high on him coming out of Michigan really at all in the draft.
Yeah.
So to see,
game manager, right?
Say that again.
Game manager. I mean,
yeah, in a way, I don't know. He didn't do a whole lot that wowed me, but he did good things. Like, I don't think he's going to necessarily be a bad quarterback.
I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I just don't really know with an injury. I think a year off just to be in the playbook's great for a young quarterback.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of question marks, I feel like. And this next guy is honestly just because of his mental strength, I think, from what things happened last year. And the fact that he's in a quarterback competition with Daniel Jones right now really pisses me off. And it's Anthony Richardson. He should be higher. He should be higher. He is an insane athlete and a good quarterback, but there are just some things that really just kind of turned me away, but really just kind of threw me off last season to put him there, which then just because there's something about Flacco, I have him higher than them there, just because you know what you're going to get with Flacco. Like, you're going to get a guy who's going to be good enough at times. He's going to sling it without any regard. He will throw 3 picks in a game, but probably 350 yards on top of it. So that's my argument with those two at 30 and 31. If other things happen, they can easily be higher, but too many question marks for me right now on that.
Yeah. Flacco, Flacco, which, like, the floor is here. There's no ceiling. But he's also 40 years old and a statue, basically. He'll have that arm forever. I mean, the Ravens know it. I mean, there's just something about Flacco,
What about Flacco?
Something about Flacco.
Something about Flacco, right? No, but yeah, from 32 down, I went, Shuck, Browns, Cam Ward, McCarthy, then Richardson. So
very similar.
Very similar, just a little rearrangement for each of us. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, talent-wise, probably top 5 in the NFL. I mean, just straight up as an athlete and an arm.
Cannon.
he's just a baby mentally, I guess. And
Yeah.
and every throw is like he's thrown it 60 yards down the field. No touch.
Like young Josh Allen.
Daniel Jones might be their starter. That's wild.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like
I think he will start for sure.
I thought they were bringing him just to maybe like put some spark under him, but they're like, nah, this is actually a competition. And it's just like, which I figured, obviously, like you're not going to say it's not, but
right?
Like, I think there's a chance Jones starts week 1 just so that they are like, come on, Anthony, like you got to lock in. I don't know. Drives me crazy.
Give us your next couple, Ethan.
Where are we at right now?
We're right around that 28.
Yeah, did you give us your 29?
Bottom 5?
Yeah, I had say Daniel Jones and JJ McCarthy as well. I agree. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have weapons, but it's just again, he's gonna be his first season in the NFL. He's still got to experience himself playing in that fast pace. But then after with 27, I went Russell Wilson or Jackson Dart. Eventually, I just think whoever's at the Giants. I don't think Russell Wilson's gonna be that guy. I don't think he is ever since.
Or Jameis.
Jameis.
See
what Jameis said about he said they're gonna get him in there to drive, and then they're gonna put Dart in to score or something like that. Yeah, there's like
Did he say that? I didn't hear that.
A little training camp video of him saying, "I don't mind, going 80 like 98 down the field, and then they gonna put another quarterback in or something like that." Where was he before? They did it before that.
That's just super Jameis to say that, though. I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's very Jameis.
Yeah, he was in Cleveland, right, last year.
About like how he was somewhere. They put him in, and then they took him right out for someone else to score a touchdown.
Oh, the Saints with Taysom Hill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
I was just like, that's why I got the.
We do have someone in the chat real quick. Don't know if you can see it. Jaden Fordham, J4.
Oh, J4
in the chat. What's going on, J4? Thanks for being here, buddy. If you're in here, pop up the chat, baby. I'll keep it open. If you have any questions, let it fly. But very weird Jameis Winston moment. I think Russ is going to start. But I do think Dart's going to be good. I like Dart. I was really upset they didn't make the playoffs this year because I wanted to see how he was going to do. Darian with the hand heart emojis in the chat. What's up, D-Dog?
Can you see how many people are watching it or no?
We have 4 right now, actually. There are 4 people watching. We got
more people watching than are on the stream. So,
But yeah, no, I think that's a fair point. Good point, Ethan. If you want to keep rounding out a couple.
And after that, I got Justin Fields. It's the Jets.
What number is that?
I'm at 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, and then I got Bryce Young, and then I go to Tua and Geno.
Oh wow! Okay, all right. You're down on those 2 dudes.
Yeah,
wow.
And that's where I'm at.
That's valid. I think I could. You mind if I hop in here, Cole?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because actually in the chat, my boy Chance Sparks, Linfield Wildcat, just dropped in. How do you all think will Rodgers do in Pittsburgh? Missed the beginning, and I'm going to take it because I actually have him in my range here. At 27 and 26, I have Fields and Russ as well. Ethan, I put Russ above Fields because I think him and Neighbors are actually going to be kind of nasty. I think that moon ball to him is going to just be if they're going to do anything good, it's going to be that. But then after Russ at 26, I do have Aaron Rodgers at 25. I think he'll be, I don't know, maybe it's similar to like how his floor with Flacco is going to be good enough. Like they're going to be all right in Pittsburgh. I think they're just going to do what Pittsburgh does and go 9-8, and Rodgers is going to have his stinker of a season and probably call it after that. I kind of think that this is the end of the Rodgers era. They could sneak in the playoffs, like if he does play a little bit better and the defense can carry and win them some games. I think that they can maybe do something, but I just sense a 9-8, like 16 touchdown Aaron Rodgers season. That's not anything super exciting.
Yeah, that seems. I think me and you have the exact same top 8 or bottom 8 because you said you had Rodgers 25, Wilson 26, and Fields 27.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I have.
Wow.
And I cut it off. My bottom tier was bottom 6 was, I called it bad or unknown, like Cam Ward and JJ. And I had Fields at the top of it. And then the next one up is just 2 guys, and I called it washed, and that's Rodgers and Wilson. Yeah, I mean, they're both, like, Wilson's been done for the last 2 years. He's just trying to catch something in the sky by now. Rodgers is, I mean, he doesn't want to get hit anymore. He's so old, and you could tell when he was out there last year for the Jets, he just didn't want to be out there at all. I think they're going to scrape their way to, I don't know, they're going to get their 8 wins because they got Mike Tomlin and a great defense. But yeah, they don't scare me at all. Even if they make the playoffs, they're just going to get destroyed like every year in the first round. So yeah, that's my bottom 8.
J4 says, please let Rodgers be done. As a Bears fan, I'd have a big weight lifted off my back.
Hey, we'll get to his guy in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you want to take the next few then, Cole, since you're on it right now?
Yeah, so I moved up. My next tier was tier 5, and that was shaky guys / promising dudes moving up. And right in front of Rodgers, I had Bryce Young, who is a guy that I like. I mean, I like Bryce Young, and he's been in a horrible situation for his first few years for Carolina. I loved him watching him at Alabama, and I always hated Alabama, but he was fun to watch. And right above him, I got Penix. It's really just, it's for these 4 dudes. I go Young, Penix, Williams, Drake May, and then Sam Darnold is the top of that tier for me. But yeah, just a bunch of guys that are either like Sam Darnold. I have no idea what he's going to be this year because he was so good last year and so bad for the first 5 years of his career. And the rest of these guys, I think, have talent. We just got to see it happen.
Valid. Yeah, no, I have some of those guys in here. This is where I think we're going to differ. I have some interesting ones after this point, I think, after this first group. After Rodgers, I have Sam Darnold. I just don't know. Like anybody with Justin Jefferson could be phenomenal just because of how good he is. They did get Cooper Kupp in Seattle, and like there are guys like JSN's that guy. Like, I think he's a dog. Yeah. And I think he will have weapons. It's just like how good is Sam Darnold going to be? I don't know. Yeah. We're going to find out. After Darnold, I have Penix. I think, again, just a young guy. Who knows what's going to happen in Atlanta? Will Kyle Pitts score a touchdown? Who knows? But we just got to see what happens there. And then, I don't know, this might be where some sort of bias comes into play, maybe where some sort of interesting factors, depending on how we view football, comes into play. But I have Tua at 22. I've just, if like the way you talk about shaky, that's how I've felt about Tua for a while. Obviously, like I feel bad with like the concussions part of it, but like that does come into play. Yeah. The team is interesting. You know, they won, I think, that Minka Fitzpatrick trade probably, but that doesn't really affect him of his play. So I'm not really sure. There's just a lot of weird things in Miami. Love Mike McDaniels over there. Like if he wasn't a Dolphin, he'd be one of my favorite coaches, but I can't really be representing the team like that. But that's my take on that. And I'm a big Bryce guy as well. I have Bryce at 21. Yeah. I really think he's going to take a big step forward. I think this year he'll kind of show everyone again that you sometimes need to wait on a quarterback. Like we need to remember, like it took Josh Allen like 4 years to not throw balls into the crowd and like figure out how to play football. Like I think it takes time. And the Panthers were just kind of the Panthers the first 2 years he was there. Yeah. And like, I think they got some good weapons on offense finally for him. And I think this has to be the year to see what he can do. And I have faith. I have faith in him.
He's got Hunter Renfrow now. You saw that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think McMillan from Arizona is going to be good too.
Oh yeah. He's very talented.
A Horn kid too from Colorado. I think he's going to be good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's good actually. I read things at a camp, and this is classic like offseason football.
Right. Like, they love everybody in camp.
On camp, but he looked good. In the chat, Chan Sparks. Too many concussions can make you scared. I doubt Tua will take very many risks.
Yeah, he's a timing guy. He's a timing and scheme guy. Like he's gonna make open throws. That's what he's gonna do. I have him right above Sam Darnold in that next tier, but. Yeah, he's not going to win you a game, but he's not going to lose you one. That's what I think
that's fair. I think that's valid.
Yeah,
Ethan, what you got in this range, brother?
Well, I forgot what number we're kind of at.
We're right around those low 20s.
21 to 24.
Yeah, I remember we was talking about Aaron. I had Aaron Rodgers at 22, but then I go to Penix, and I go to Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray.
What number's Caleb for you? Whoa, and where's Kyler? 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got some.
You had Geno low, right?
Yeah, I got Geno low, and then I got some of the guys you were talking about a little higher. Like I got I've never been a Dak Prescott fan, so I have him at 18. And then I got Jordan Love. This is where I go to Drake May and Sam.
Jordan Love. Okay,
that's where I go.
That's a little low. I like it though. I like it.
But that's where I'm at 15.
Do you want to take the next 5? Do you want to go from like 20 to 15 or 20 to 16? Let's save the top 15.
Yeah.
Let's get your 20 to 16, which I think you said a couple of them.
Yeah, I did already. Kind of just, I think for me, what I was more interested in is this, like when you guys talking about Sam Darnold, Drake May. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I think Drake May will take a little step before. I hope so. I really like him.
Me too.
And
obviously Xander does too.
Yeah, they got a couple weapons around him this year that I think that hopefully they take a step forward. And same thing for Sam Darnold, like you guys talked about. He was really good, but again, with Justin Jefferson back when he was in Minnesota, he probably did anything. But I think he'll be good. If he can get rid of the ball a little earlier, then I think he'll be better. But that's like 15.
Takes a lot of hits.
He does take a lot of hits.
He likes lowering the shoulder and just getting crushed.
Yeah, like a little Baker Mayfield. Just like
Love me some Bake.
A little nasty in him. But that's kind of, I mentioned already some of my top 20 already. Caleb Williams, but that's kind of where I'm at 15.
So who's your number 15? Sam Darnold? Yeah. I mean, I think that's his ceiling, right? We just don't know.
Yeah.
He can for sure. Like if he's a top 15 quarterback next year, I'm not surprised. But it's just like, will he? Like I don't know.
We just got to see it in a tough division too. A lot of
always
solid teams in there.
Yeah.
Have you given your 20 to 15, Xander?
Go ahead. No. So at 20, I had Caleb Williams, just like you, Ethan. I had him right after Bryce Young. I've also been very wishy-washy on Dak throughout his time here. He's like, I was reading just as while we were making my list, I was reading just people talk about him, and he's like the epitome of beating bad teams and like kind of fumbling against the good teams. So I have him at 19. Like he can be better than a 19 ranked quarterback, but he also can be the 30th ranked quarterback in some games, depending on who he's playing. So
it's just a divisional round playoff game.
Yeah, it's like you're not putting your money on that guy anytime. Like it's just tough. And then I also think Gino's going to have a regressed season this year. I have him at 18. I think there's some good stuff going on I almost said Oakland. God dang it. In Vegas. And I think like it really depends. Like I'm like, if Genty can be Genty over there and like make it easy on him to throw it, that's like Gino football. Obviously, like when he was in Seattle, they weren't running it a bunch, but I think at this style of play they play in Vegas, they're going to have to run the ball for me to be able to pass it. And he's back with his boy Pete, so like we'll see what goes on over there. It's very, very interesting. 17, I have Bo Nix. I think he's going to be better next year. I think he's going to keep going. And then 16, Brock Purdy. I have him just out of the top 15. He's always going to be a very polarizing debate just for the rest of his career because of where he was picked in the draft, because of the teams he's been on. I'm in the camp that he is a good quarterback. I'm not like as much as the system guy. The system does matter, but I think that he's solid. And then I have Kyler Murray at 15. I believe in what he did last year. I think if he stays healthy all year, him and Marv will actually really have a good connection. And I just like watching him run like a little baby with candy on the field. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I think all three of us have all these guys kind of in the same area, just little switches around. Yeah, from my next tier up was like solid or average guys, which I feel like that's what all these guys that we're talking about are. They're either like two, I think him and Dak are like the most average quarterbacks in the NFL. Like they're going to be okay. And then some of these guys are solid to pretty good. But right above Sam Darnold, I got Tua, which we talked about. And then above him, I have Trevor Lawrence at 18, because for him, I think it's all like it's pretty much we haven't seen it yet. And I think all the talent's there. You just got to make it happen. At some point, you can't just ride on being a number one pick forever. You got to put something on the field. I think he's better than Tua, which even like if you put their resumes up against each other, Tua's got him beat by far. I just think he's a better quarterback. From there, I went, and this one I would probably change because this dude was hard to rank for me, and it was Bo Nix at 17.
That's
right behind Dak, but I think I would move him. I like him more than Dak. There's just a body of work that Dak has put together, and I think he's just got such a high floor. Like he's won, like they win 12 games every other year. You're gonna beat bad teams. You're gonna have a solid offense. I just don't want him in the playoffs or in a big game at all. So I think I would move Nix right above Dak. And from there, I go to Gino at 15, just another solid guy. I would rather have him. I think he's more of a gamer than Dak is. Will win you a big game if need be. And then I went Kyler Murray at 14 and Brock Purdy at 13. And those two guys, I went back and forth on those a lot. I mean, obviously Kyler's the more talented dude, but I think Brock's a gamer and he's a winner. And we haven't seen Kyler do that at all.
That's fair.
What do we think? We got thoughts on that?
I think that's fair. I think I agree with Kyler's more talented, but Brock's just done more. Yeah. Like he's just proven to do more.
I saw E down there shaking his head.
About what, Brock?
No, you had I think Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. I have Bo Nix. I got high hopes for Bo Nix this year.
No, I think he's good. I think he's way better than we thought he would be, especially in year one. But just another solid dude. Hey, and Chance Sparks agrees with us. Interchangeable 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these guys, they're solid. Like you're gonna be okay. You're gonna have a high floor, but it's the ceiling that we're talking about.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like your Geno take. I think that I trust him. He's a gamer. Like he is a gamer. Yeah. And like a fun thing about Geno, I just saw. This is kind of off topic, but on topic. I saw last night on Instagram or Twitter. Tavon Austin showing his daughter his like highlight reel tape, like the classic one. And Geno Smith is his quarterback in all of those highlights. Like, he was his quarterback. He threw 8 touchdowns one game with Tavon Austin. So he is a dog.
That's why the Jets took him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. But I agree with Chance. These guys can be interchangeable, and they could be a top 5 guy. They could be bottom 10 guy. Right. But yeah, I think valid. This is where my list gets interesting right here.
Wait, one second. Who had Jordan Love low? Was that Yui? Mm-hmm. Where do you have him? 18?
17, yeah, 18, 17.
And who did you have right above him? Dak. You had Dak above him.
You're not a Dak guy either.
I ain't a Dak guy.
You're even less of a Jordan Love guy.
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm thinking about the situation. Man, I don't know.
Even when Love torched him in the playoffs and then almost beat the Niners the next game.
That was crazy, yeah, but
gamer.
I got better quarterbacks in front of him. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's another guy with a lot of talent that we've got to see more of. I've got him coming up, but yeah, let's get into the top 15.
Oh, we can throw them on the screen. Sorry, no love for love from Cam.
That's sick.
Come on now.
Nope.
No love for love. Well, I'm going to show some love for love here in a second, but I'm going to go kind of on a rampage here. At number 14, top 15 quarterback next season will be Drake Love-May. I think he's going to have a great year. I think in terms of if you're looking at teams and quarterbacks who improved their team on the offensive side of the ball the most, I think the drastic changes we've made are going to shoot him up the board. Obviously, you could have a sophomore slump, kind of like how Stroud had one, but I don't think that we really saw the fullest potential of Drake, maybe because of the O-line that couldn't stop a runny nose and the just terrible coaching we had all season. Like, I think the coaching itself is going to be like a huge jump for him. I just think his prototype is going to be a solid NFL quarterback that can move, that's big, can throw. He just made incredible plays with non-incredible guys. And I think that he's going to be for sure top 20, but I really think that the way that he plays and the connection that I've seen with some of the guys on the team is going to jump him up on the roster. Obviously, we see 2 Patriots jerseys, a banner, and a third one on me, and this might be kind of swaying a little bit, but I genuinely think he's going to be a dude, and maybe I'm calling it a year too early. But you see what Jaden Daniels could do with a competent and good team, and I think that is the route the Patriots are going to be. Maybe not like the 12-5 that the Commanders were last year, but I think if we're trying to pick the next Commanders team of this season, it's going to be the Patriots.
Yeah, I agree with you. We just got to see it. Like right now, it's shit in one hand, dream in the other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he definitely has the talent to be that. Absolutely. And they improved the supporting cast. Yeah, I think there's high hopes for him. You had him, Ed, did you have him exactly at 15?
14. I had, I put him one higher. I had him above Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
At 15.
Which, I mean, I get it.
And then, but yeah, I was slamming the desk there. I was hyped to get that answer out. And then after this is an interesting one because you had him a little bit earlier. I'm not sure where Ethan had him or if he's put him up yet. I had Lawrence at 13. I really think that Cohen's going to come in and I think kind of make the run game actually attainable there and make it easier for him. But this is the year. If does not happen this year, I will not put him in that list for the foreseeable future. This is it, I feel like. Not like it's going to be end-all, be-all for his career, but we're going to find out what Trevor Lawrence is. And, I mean, we've been saying it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
The generational coin has been put on him since he put on a football helmet in high school, and we just haven't seen it. And he had the rough Urban Meyer era. Like, I'm going to give him a break on that one. Like, that was just blasphemy in a football season, it seemed like. But this is it. This is it. He's got all the tools. The offense is there. Like, they have some weapons. And in terms of the team, the defense will obviously matter. But I have high hopes for Lawrence. But man, if we're 6 games into the year and things aren't looking great, I'm gonna be worried.
Hey, throw that. You see that last chat that came in? Throw that one up on the screen. There we go. Yeah. Shout out Dr. Dre, my boy. He was the quarterback after me at Lebanon, so he knows what he's talking about.
Hell yeah.
I'm with him. Trevor Lawrence, overrated. Yeah, I've got him. I mean, all those guys that I list, I think are better. This is it. You're right. I mean, if he doesn't do something this year, then I think, his top 10 hopes are done.
Yep. If that is the case, I will agree with Stir Smith in the chat. If this has to be this year, and then after that, I have no defense.
Yeah. And you had him where you had him at 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
I had the same with Xander at 13.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we've gotten all the way up to 13. My 15 through 13, Gino, Kyler, Brock. And that was the end of my 4th tier. And then I went up to legit dudes from 12, 11, and 10. And I went Jordan Love at 12, Jared Goff at 11, Baker Mayfield at 10. Those are my next 3 guys. Do we have any qualms with that?
You said Baker. Give me 12, 11, 10 again.
I went Love 12, Goff 11, and then Mayfield 10.
Mine's very similar, just one swapped out. I have Baker 12, Gamer. We're talking about Gamer. Like, yeah. I just so fun to watch. That Bucs team was just electric to watch. Baker is almost Oklahoma-esque energy level Baker again. And then Love at 11. I really like Love. And then I had Stroud at 10.
Low on CJ.
I don't. Is top 10 low on CJ?
No. I have him. He's coming up. He's coming up.
Soon. I feel like that's pretty solid to say you're a top 10 guy. Yeah. I'm going to throw this actually on the board real quick.
Yeah, that's a good question. I saw that.
I think that's 4 years. I feel like is a pretty.
That's a long time though. I don't think. Did we say Josh Allen didn't take 4 years?
He took him at least 3 years, at least.
Did it?
I thought it took 2.
I thought it 2. He was bad. He was bad year 1. He was okay year 2, and I think he was really good by year 3. What are we in? What is this?
Oh no, you're right. 2020. You're right. 2020 year 3. He had 37 tugs and 10.
Yeah,
or 10 picks. Yeah.
What about what year are we for Trevor?
Trevor
year
Lawrence.
4 or year 5?
5, I think.
We got to check that.
I'm in the camp that 3 years should be the range. Yeah, this is year 5 for him. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's why I think
I didn't
that's why I agree with y'all. This is it.
Yeah, this is
it for sure. Then I get Chance. I would say I'm more on the 3-year range, 3 to 4. Because I think Bryce Young, this is the year we will see what Bryce Young's got. This is I think 3, and then if you see something in year 3, you give him that year 4, and then after that. And I think after what I'm seeing, I think we might have given T-Law maybe too long. Maybe I need to rearrange that.
Well, it takes time to get a good supporting cast around a dude and a good coaching staff. So you have to, just for Bryce.
With that being said, I think this comment matters a lot. If you're in a real situation.
Yes.
And I think the
Bryce same wavelength.
Yeah. I think the Bryce Young first 2 years, I don't know if we can count that as a real situation, but this year 3, he thinks it's his last shot. I think you get one more year out of Bryce Young.
He'll be on the roster next year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just if he's horrible this year, then I think they still got Andy Dalton on the roster. They went to him last year.
They did. I know.
He was good.
Crazy.
yeah, he was good. He had to get in a car wreck for it to go back to Bryce Young.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Bryce Young balled out.
Yeah, I think to answer Chance's question, I think 3 years. I jumped the gun on Josh Allen. I'm a Bills hater, my bad.
Yeah.
But I think 3 years has got to be the range, because when I hate when you try to one and done quarterbacks in the NFL, that just does not work. Like, I don't know how you can expect someone to just be Jaden Daniels off rip like he was last year. That doesn't happen all the time. Like, Trevor Lawrence and Caleb Williams weren't Jaden Daniels out of their first year, and they were highly touted, like way highly touted out of
just horrible situations.
Yeah, so I think 3 years is a valid number, and depending on how year 3 goes, you can get that fourth. But yeah, if Young stinks it up this year, Panthers brass are not going to be happy.
No, they got one of the worst owners in sports anyway. Yeah. So yeah, David Tepper, shout out if you're watching.
Don't like sue us or something.
You watching?
But yeah, no, I think that's fair. I think great questions. I think 3 years probably is that number. After looking at Allen, I thought it was a little longer, but yeah, I think that's fair. So we're in the top 10.
Yeah. Who's your 12, 11, 10 again?
Baker at 12, Love at 11, Stroud at 10.
So give me your Have we heard Ease yet?
I got Jared Goff at 12.
Yeah. And then
I got Bo Nix and then CJ Stroud.
Oh, you haven't even seen Baker yet. And where did you have
Stroud
Love?
At where?
17.
God dang.
Wait, where?
Love at 17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where you have Stroud at? Is Stroud also at 10?
Stroud's at 10, but then I got Bo Nix above Jared Goff. I got Jared Goff at 12.
Wow.
I
think the Lions need to take a step back, like a little step back.
You think Goff will?
No, the Lions, like the offense, they got a new OC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't know if James Williams will not get arrested or not, so who knows? He might miss a couple games, so you don't know. That's what I got. That's
I actually, looking back, kind of how you were talking about switching one earlier, Cole, I would switch Stroud and Goff. I would put Stroud at 9, Goff at 10, really thinking about it. I do agree that Goff will take a step back. I just think the Lions offense is just going to be you're going to hit Amon-Ra on 30 digs for 25 yards throughout the season. They're just going to have that. But I do think Stroud goes back to rookie form and does way better than the sophomore year he had. So I would like to switch the Goff and Stroud one, but I still think Goff is going to be solid. We have a Jared is washed in the chat, as well as a Love is better than Goff, purely off potential.
Love's got more talent. He has the room to be better just because arm and I just think Jared Goff is the second best game manager in the NFL. Again, a guy who's not going to lose you games and is going to win you a lot of them. But is he going to come through and make that big play? We don't know. I had him at 11, right behind Bake. And I'm way higher on him now because I remember when he was with the Rams. It's this is the dude that's holding them back. But he's been great for Detroit. Mm-hmm. Even when they were bad that one year, it's this is the guy that you need to just jumpstart this thing. Yeah. And maybe they end up moving on from him and getting somebody better in there, and that wins them a Super Bowl, just like it did with the Rams. But if he's your quarterback, you're happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
So we're into the top 10.
Yeah. Yes, we are. And
you said you had. Yeah, have ego.
Number 9, I got Justin Herbert.
Okay.
I got 8, Matthew Stafford, and this is my number 7, Baker Mayfield.
You got Bake better than Stafford, and who's?
I don't know. For me, from Justin Herbert's number 9. But if I what you guys were to switch, I would maybe switch Stafford to Baker. But I think I like Stafford a lot. Again, he's getting older. But Baker, man, like what Xander is saying, he's electric. I think he's gonna have another great year. He's just gonna be all lights out, slinging that ball. But if I were to switch, I'd do 7 and 8 between them two. But that's it, kind of really. I don't know, man. I got way better guys.
I knew when we got to the top 10 stuff was
we're getting to the hot takes now.
That was jaw dropped, still on the floor. We apparently you are now just voided off the street, according to some people. I strongly disagree with but we'll get to that when we get there. But fair enough. I mean, you're high on Baker. I love the Baker train. But who was the other one? You said Stafford in there?
Stafford, yeah.
You had Stafford that low too. So you had Herbert and Stafford 8 and 9, and then Baker, which I love Baker.
Yeah,
but I don't think he doesn't have the talent of these dudes that are in the top 10 above him. I don't think. Like Justin Herbert's probably top 3 most talented guys. With him, yeah, there is a little bit of like, is he gonna get it done when it matters in the postseason?
Yeah, I'm just thinking more of like who would have a better season. I think the Bucks.
You think Baker's gonna be better?
I think so.
Really?
With a new offensive coordinator,
I don't think that matters. He's had a new one every year there.
True.
He's been all over the place.
So I guess it doesn't matter. He's just a gamer. Yeah.
I just think that the Bucks might have a better season than the Chargers.
Yeah, they might be better, but I think mediocre Bayfield. Now that I don't agree with.
Ooh.
So did you give your 987, Xander?
No. So my 9 is now Stroud. 8 is Stafford. I do think he's good. I don't know. I think these other guys ahead of him, we're going to have better years. People forget Stafford was a drive away from beating the Super Bowl champions in the playoffs last year.
Oh, I didn't forget it.
Yeah. Yeah. Some might, not you. But he's great. Stafford is going to do what he does. He's always been this guy, even in Detroit. No one just gave a shit because it was Detroit all those years. He's going to be a dog. You want to talk about gamer? That's been a word we've been throwing around. That guy loves ball and is going to keep balling out. I just see all the guys ahead of him are younger and going to improve. I just think that's where he's going to be. And I have Daniels at 7. Jaden Daniels at 7. I think that he's just going to improve. That's like the thing with these guys in Stafford. All these guys ahead of him, I think, are just going to be a little bit better. And Stafford's either going to be the same or maybe a little bit worse. So that is my 987. Got a few other comments in here.
No, he's exactly right.
Baker in a nutshell, 100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what he did in Cleveland. That's why he's not there anymore. He threw his shoulder out, and then they gave up on him. Traded for the worst human being in the NFL. There's a lot of bad human beings in the NFL, but
that's one of the top.
We're
doing top 32 terrible human beings. He's probably in this range.
we should do that one of these days.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, I agree with Chance. Not a lot of guys can or are willing to do that. And then your boy giving me some love on the Stafford and JD spots. I think that he's going to be better. Terry's gone. Maybe different conversation.
No, he's coming back.
I think he's back. If he's not, he's going to be Drake May's best weapon this year.
No, he's going to be a Niner. We know he's going to be a Niner. He didn't want to play with Debo, so you got to go to San Francisco.
I see. Or just go to the next young rising star quarterback and Drake May and just make it happen. But yeah, those are my 7.
New York and play Commanders twice a year.
Say that again.
Go to New York and play the Commanders twice a year.
Yeah, it would be
after that.
Play with Russell Wilson,
Giants, and play
Jackson Star and Malik Neighbors on the other side.
Fascinating.
Where are we at right now?
I have to give
my 7.
I got to give my 987. So right above Baker at 9, I have CJ Stroud, which coming off, I mean, he was great. One of the best, I think, rookie quarterback season ever before this last one we saw from Daniels. Then a down year, which I think he's going to rebound. Mm-hmm. It was a weird year for the Texans. Mm-hmm. I feel like they regressed
from the weapons.
Well, you remember their OC, Bobby Slowick, was like a head coaching candidate the year before. And now he's fired. He's gone. Mm-hmm. That's a big drop-off.
Crazy how the world works.
Yeah.
Really tough.
So I've got him 9. And then a name that neither of you guys have said yet. And I'm surprised by it. I got Jalen Hurts at 8. I think he's the best game manager in the NFL. But do I think I think CJ Stroud's more talented than him, and I think all the guys above him are more talented. Don't get me wrong. I mean, 8's, I mean, be happy with number 8. Yeah, see, I knew we got an Eagles fan in here. I knew he wasn't going to like it, but yeah, okay. All right. So we got to take his ball nowhere card away.
Yeah, we all have the same number 1.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But okay, Hurts at 8, and then right above him, I got Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I think he has the opportunity to move up again. I think the Commanders could win that division this year if one injury away. on Philadelphia. But yeah, that's what I got. 9-7.
I think that's fair.
How do we feel about Hurts that low?
I don't have a problem with it at all. I think he's right. I think he's one above your spot for me. I have him at 6 in mind.
Yeah.
But fascinating question before we move on to the top 6.
I like that question.
Daniel Stroud, new Breeze Brady. Obviously, we're very early on, but if we're picking 2 young guys,
are we saying it's
2 completely different quarterbacks? Though watching Brady and Peyton play would be completely different than watching Daniels and Stroud play.
So are we not? It's not going to be Purdy and Daniels. Is that what we're not saying that?
It's going to be Drake May and Jay Daniels is what I'm thinking. But there's a lot of really good young quarterbacks right now.
Yeah.
It's we're kind of lucky to have what we have. The old guard's on its way out, and the new guys are looking very good. There's a lot of people you could pick to be the next like Breeze Brady-esque or like Peyton Brady-esque rivalries. I don't know, man. There's a lot of guys you could pick.
Williams, Daniels.
Caleb Williams. You could pick
May, obviously. Bo Nix, Michael Penix. Like, who knows? Like, 2 of those guys are going to rise to the top, and I hope you can get a Breeze Brady Manning-esque career rivalry out of the 2, because I would just – you need that. You need that in the league. Yeah. Well, I think we do kind of have it. We just haven't seen one of them win yet. We're going to get to them at the top of this list.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. I think we have one of those right now.
Garbage truck outside my window. Hope you can't hear it. Okay, it's gone.
There we go.
All right, before we move on, another question. I do love answering some questions. Mr. Williams. We talked about him a little bit earlier, but we didn't really dive in on him. I think.
Are we talking about Ted Williams?
Baller as well.
Boston Red Sox? No.
Yeah, Red Sox legend.
Oh, Caleb. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. I think he's going to take a step forward. I think I'm excited to see what Ben Johnson can do down there. Keenan Allen's still a free agent. Just want to put that out there. It's very interesting. I feel like
that's strange.
There's a lot of free agents, though. I think that.
Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
You saw the Madden ratings that just came out. You saw Jalen Ramsey at 94.
Really?
That one just jumped out to me for some reason. I was like, that's high.
My boy Gonzo, second highest rated corner.
And that one did too, because I think he's really good.
What did you see that on Instagram?
They posted him on like Twitter and Instagram.
They post the top 10 for each position. And Christian Gonzalez was the second ranked corner, which I think he's good, but is he worth a 95 already?
It's pretty crazy in his 3rd year after being hurt too with the torn labrum. I'm all in. I think he's going to be phenomenal, but it is like in terms of like a Madden rating, like that is kind of a bold thing to do without, he had a great rookie year, labrum tear and all with his beginning of his career, but
what the hell?
Love that.
Hey, at least you got Jonnu Smith, right?
Yeah. The Jonnu Smith trade.
I mean, that was the big pull in that trade.
I was with Chance a few days after that trade, and I asked him about it, and he blew a gasket on me walking around the neighborhood. It was incredible. It's like, I just don't understand. I'm like, I agree. I agree. Hey, apparently people are just that scared of Jamar Chase and need as many corners as possible, even though Minka would help that problem.
I think they're going to play Jalen in the slot anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's going to be a nickel that they move all over the field. Which
so you can just have Joey Porter follow.
I guess. I just thought it was just a trade to make a trade, basically.
Yeah, it's odd. Like, you really need
kind of weird.
You have like a 7-foot tight end in Darnell Washington. Like, you really needed Jonnu Smith. I mean, Jonnu Smith is kind of an electric. Like, he does a lot of weird things for a team, like a jet sweep type of tight end, which is
not a blocker,
No, which I guess I don't know. Again, I don't think it's great, but it's just so odd, very odd. Yeah. But let's get through the rest. We're at number 6, I believe. Any of you guys want to take it away from 6?
Yeah, I can, because this was from 9 to 5 was my tier number 2 of quarterbacks. And I said Stroud, Hurts, Daniels. And at 6, I had Herbert. 5, I had Matthew Stafford. And I actually flipped those right before we got on, just because I was just thinking about it. I just trust Matthew Stafford a little bit more. I trust him the 5th most in the NFL, I think, because this is a dude who, I mean, growing up, he was just an elite talent, and now he's one of the smartest dudes at the position in the entire NFL. And I know he's old, but he's still just solid at everything.
He's smart.
Yeah, really smart. And Herbert, obviously, we talked about him already. He's super talented. We just got to see it at the biggest stage, basically.
Oh my God! Wait, sorry. Micah Parsons officially requested trade from the Dallas Cowboys. I just saw this.
Yeah, that's the move now to get a deal done. Because I don't know what Jerry's doing. It's like that's the best player in your organization and probably top 2 at the position. Pay the man. Like if there's one guy you're going to pay him.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my! I just was wondering if it was going to happen.
No, they're not trading him.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think so either. So he's going to get his bag. But
I would love if they do. Oh,
me too. I love Micah Parsons. I just wish he was on any other team possible.
Yeah,
well, I just hate the Cowboys.
God dang.
Exactly.
It's so hard to root for.
Trade him to Real Madrid. I don't care.
Literally anywhere else. Yeah, literally anywhere else. They got the money for him. Anywhere else. But yeah, that's fair. I think that's solid. I had Stafford a little lower on mine.
Yeah, where did you have him?
I had him right below Daniels at 8.
Really?
8. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So give us your next few then.
So Daniels 7. I have Jalen Hurts at 6. I think he did just kind of prove us last year that he can, even through, crazy narrative, like I just feel like they have had Sirianni's head on a stake for like 3 years. True. And I think he just kind of hunkered down and just played ball and made it happen. Won a Super Bowl. I saw him at the Nike employee store.
He told me that,
which was super crazy. I was like shopping for jackets and I looked up and he was literally just like across the aisle and I was like, and then I just kept like looking. I was like, I can't believe this is you. Bunch of Jordan reps like around. I was like, I cannot go. I wanted to get a picture so bad. Anyway,
they tackle you. They take you down so quick.
Oh yeah, I saw his shopping carts that he had of stuff he was getting. He was in the other side paying, not in my area to pay. Right. But I have him at 6. I do think that he'll probably stay. I don't know if he's going to get much better, but like I think he'll be as good as he was. I think the Eagles as a team are just going to help him perform. And then at number 5, I have Josh Allen. I think I think that their offense is going to be a little worse next year. They did not add anything. Offensively. They lost Amari Cooper. They lost Mac Hollins, which is one of his deep ball guys. I feel like I think Keon Coleman's going to step forward and be good and like replace whatever those guys did. I just think Herbert is going to take that next step this year, and this is going to be his season. And I have him at 4 over Josh Allen. I think Lamar should have won MVP last year. On top of that, that was a part of I know Ethan probably agrees with that. I think Lamar did better. But I think that.
Who do you think's the better quarterback?
Between Jackson,
Allen and Jack. Well, first off, Allen and Herbert.
I think next year Herbert will be better, but I think it's hard for me to say. But I think Allen right now is a better quarterback. But I think Herbert will be better next year.
Okay, then what about Lamar and Josh Allen?
I would rather Lamar on my football team.
Wow.
I've watched a lot of Josh Allen. I mean, because of the Patriots, obviously, and I think his low mistakes are game-changingly worse than what Lamar's can be, except for what Lamar did this year in the playoffs. What? I think Allen throws some terrible picks and some terrible moments, and I think that Lamar has the same path that he does, but I think Lamar is a little more. They're very interesting guys. I like Lamar better than Josh Allen.
Lamar's never been good in a big game.
Allen hasn't gotten past the big games either, though. He hasn't made it all.
It hasn't been his fault.
I think sometimes it has been his fault. Now, obviously, he's gotten Mahomes a lot, and that's the guy. I know that's the thing you were talking about, the Brady Peyton.
Yeah, that one right there.
But I just like Lamar more. I am an Allen hater. I have been, but I do think
that we knew. That we could tell. You got to respect the talent, though. Wow. So you had him at 5, and you went Herbert 4. Okay. Wait. So what did you have at
5?
Yeah. What did you have at 6 and 5?
I have JD at 6. I have JD high. Then I have I put Jalen Hurts at 5, and then I go Mahomes.
At 4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. That's wild. We do have some hot takes. I love it. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think Allen takes a step back next year. I really think he does. But a step back's not going to be him being bad. Like, he's just not going to be the MVP quarterback. I would put money on Jackson, Herbert, and then my top 2 guys to win it next year over Allen.
I think this was the best case that we've had for a different guy at the number 1 spot, and I thought that was for Josh Allen. But you guys obviously feel. Where do you have Josh? E. Yeah, me too. Okay, we're with it. We're with it.
That's fair. I'm super down to be the Josh Allen and
hey, no, we need one. We need one. We need some disagreement. I like it.
I'm there on it.
Yeah,
we got a Lamar can barely beat the Steelers in the chat.
The Steelers will probably get him once this year. They always do.
That's division football.
We barely beat the Steelers, but we beat them though.
I just think that's division.
It's not a barely. We still beat them.
No. They're gonna beat you once.
Well, it's division. But I think one game we're gonna put Aaron Rodgers in the hospital. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And then in comes, who do they have? Mason Rudolph, Oklahoma State's finest.
That's when Myles Garrett comes again with the helmet.
Oh no.
I just think division football, you're at least one of the games you're playing against a division team. It's in a rival. Yeah. Like the Steelers Ravens are like, right. That's just ball. Like the Patriots beat Josh Allen with Mac Jones like that just happens.
They threw the ball like 4 times that game. You remember that?
And beat him. And Allen hooped, like he went off in like crazy win. Monday Night Football. I was in Beeham losing my mind watching that go down. But yeah, that's just my take. And I like this guy. I'm not sure on which take this was, but I hope it's the Josh Allen one. So we'll just wait and see what the response there on that one. But,
so are we into the top 4 now?
I believe so.
Which I think for me, there was 4 obvious top 4 guys, which you've dropped Josh Allen out of there. E, do you want to give your 4 and 3?
My 4 and 3, I said Mahomes, and my 3 is Joe Burrow.
Okay, so yeah, I had Joe Burrow at 3. I had Lamar at 4. I already talked about. He's never won a big game. I think he's a phenomenal player. I do, but I think Joe Burrow and the other 2 guys ahead of him are better quarterbacks, and they've all went past him in the playoffs. I think they've all had the Bengals and Ravens played in the playoffs, or no? No, I don't think so. But Joe Burrow's been to a Super Bowl, and Josh has beat Lamar, and I think they've all been better when they've needed to be at the highest stage ahead of Lamar. I think Lamar, he's probably, if we're going regular season quarterbacks, Lamar's probably number 1. But
fair, very fair.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I have him at 4, and then I have Joe Burrow at number 3.
I totally get the Jackson Allen thing. I agree. Like, he did kind of like the game where he had that like insane fumble. Was that a playoff game? Was that when he did that? When he had the like terrible fumble, like almost backwards, and then threw a really bad pick. Was that against the Bill? I can't remember which game that was. But he had a really bad game where I was like, oh, this is like,
against the Bills.
He threw 2, didn't he?
I thought
he just like had a fumble where
he had a fumble.
Yeah, he had a fumble. He threw a pick and he fumbled.
Yeah, and the fumble was just like bad. Like, it was just on him.
Yeah,
and, there was a snow and stuff, man. That's all I gotta say.
That's fair.
Bengals were all, you know.
But yeah, so I have Allen at 5, like I said. And then I have Herbert at 4. It's not like I skyrocketed Herbert ahead of him to like 2nd. I think that Herbert's just going to be better. I'm buying into the Harbaugh movement next. Like, I think the team is just going to take the next step and just be better than the Bills in general, which is why I think he's going to be better than Allen next year. But like, if I had to pick which guy is like better compared to what we've seen, obviously Allen has done more. Herbert's had those moments where we're like, can he do it? And he's going to do it. Like, I think he's going to do it next year. And then at 3, I have Lamar Jackson at number 3. So again, I'm not like valuing Lamar as like the guy over Allen. Yeah. Like, they're very close. I just think that the Bills will take a little bit of a step back next year, which is going to affect Allen that way. I think the Chargers take a step forward, and then I just think the Ravens will be the same. I think Lamar will be the same, unless if they change something. But again, I agree with you. We got to see it from them, and that's why I have the top 2 guys that I have ahead of all 3 of those guys, because they have done it and they have proven that they can do it. So to me, the 3 through 5 are pretty interchangeable with Jackson, Herbert, and Allen. That's just how I think next year is going to play out. Yeah, there was less change in Baltimore that I saw in Buffalo, I feel.
Yeah, they're going to win the division. Did you gave your 4 and 3, righty? You had
Yeah. I had Mahomes and then Burrow.
Mahomes 4, which there's another hot take. And then Burrow 3. So we're into the top 2 then, right? For me, I've got Patrick Mahomes number 1 and Josh Allen number 2. And what do we think?
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I disagree with Allen at 2, but Mahomes I have at number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that there's a reason to not have him there yet.
No. I mean, what did we really prove last year against Mahomes? He got beat up in the Super Bowl by a team that was way better than him.
Yeah, they just got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. He beat everybody again. He beat Josh Allen one more time. The only guy who's been able to beat him in the postseason is Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow didn't even make the playoffs.
And Tom Brady does not exist anymore.
Yeah, and Chance Sparks. There we go. This is my guy. I agree with almost everything he said. Yeah, I want Patrick Mahomes. I want to win a game. I want Patrick Mahomes. And he knows it too. It's in the back of his head. He can't say it because he's a Ravens fan.
You know, and when you put it in this perspective, like I almost do lean Josh Allen more than Lamar Jackson in this moment because of how he can throw the football more than how Lamar can.
Yeah.
And so like I get that. I totally get that. I think that's fair. When you put it in that exact perspective, I would take Allen over Lamar. Sorry, Ethan.
Yeah, that's how it always comes down to.
The only level I'll give Josh Allen, but I'm keeping him at where I think he's going to be. But I think that's fair. To win the game, if this is the question, I think, which might sound stupid, but I think Allen over Lamar in that sense for sure. Which might make me need to change my list a little bit. But yeah.
There might be 2 guys in NFL history that I'm taking over Mahomes just in who I want down 4, 2 timeouts and 1 minute on the clock. And I think it's Tom Brady and Joe Montana. And those might be the only 2 guys above him all time anyway, right now.
Yeah.
And that's a debate for another day.
For sure. I was about to ask a question that would have spiraled us off that debate. Yeah. But we'll save it for another time. But yeah, I have Mahomes at 1 and Burrow at number 2 because they've proven that they can do it. Those bottom 3 below them, Allen, Jackson, Herbert.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten over that Mahomes hump yet. I mean, those are all AFC guys, funny enough, too.
Yeah, I know. Quarterbacks over there are just way better.
Way better.
Yeah, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of my top 6 are AFC.
Who is your 1 and 2, Ethan? Did you say your 1 and 2?
No, he hasn't.
My number 2 is Josh Allen. My number 1 is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's going to prove it this year. We're talking about he's going to get it done. I have high hopes, especially with that defense. I feel like Lamar is going to be able to do it. Lamar has been in the fourth quarter situation, down some points, went down and won the game for us too. He's done it before. I definitely, in a certain situation, I do agree where he hasn't done it in the playoffs yet. But I think this is the year. I believe Lamar will turn up again, and another MVP season he's having it coming. I think that's what it is, and that's why I have him at number 1.
We'll see in Arrowhead in January. We're gonna see.
I already put money on it. That's not Arrowhead. We're going through Baltimore this year. I'm telling you.
We're going through Baltimore. We'll see.
We're gonna go through Baltimore. I put money on it, and I put money on
Rattler.
Look at Jonah.
You mean Tyler Shuck?
Hilarious pull.
Who's the other guy? Jake Hayner. Is he still on the roster too? Fresno State.
What a pull. Hopefully they might need him.
That's a rather look like he's gonna start.
No, he stinks.
Not
He's better than the other guy. Have you seen the dude's training camp videos?
Terrible. I haven't actually.
Shuck?
It's terrible. Tyler, it's terrible. Like one time it was like a one-on-one fade. He threw the receiver out of bounds.
I think I might have saw that actually.
He's just like, man, come on.
Yeah, I have no faith. I'm going to be completely honest. Derek Carr walking away from them really, really. Ooh, boy.
Well, he had no shoulder left anyway, so
no.
Yeah, they're a dumpster fire. No offense, Jonah. And they're old still too, and they're expensive, and they're bad.
Alvin Kamara's getting old too.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's still there
this year, but he just does that. But there's
we got through it. Yeah,
there's the 32, the definitive highest graded list that you can find on the interwebs was just given to you via Beyond the Basement, baby. Oh,
you mean
this is pretty funny. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You know, maybe my favorite part of this session has been the chat. This has been
it's a great addition.
It feels good. I like having it in here. I like the questions that can be asked. I think we had some good takes. Let's go, boys. Appreciate you guys for being here in the chat. That rounds out what our agenda was for today. Ethan, how did you feel being back on the shtick? You're getting blown up there now. You're Mr. Popular over there.
Chendagan.
Get on the game.
Now we got a little group chat going on NCA. We every chat they want to go win a natty. And Trent Dagan texted this morning. He says, "Happy Aloha Friday. Let's go win a natty."
Very nice. Very nice. Shout out, Trent. But thanks for being on here, Ethan.
For the invite. Always love
man.
talking about football and always seeing what we have differences. And again, can't wait to show y'all this year. We're gonna be champs this year. I will be at that game when we're there too. So
that would be fun. That'll be sick.
Exciting.
But yes, thank you guys so much.
No, thanks to everybody watching. That's
getting some love, in the chat. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. I think that we might be rounding it out here. Cole, do you have anything to say to send us out today?
Yeah, man. Actually, I've got something we got to end with this sentence. First off, though, got to have Ethan back on here in the near future.
Be back.
Talk some. I mean, it'll be postseason baseball, and then we'll get into preseason for the NFL.
If you want to hop on the call, put it in the comments after the live is up. If you want to try to hop in, we're more than happy to bring people in here.
Absolutely, yeah. As many as possible. I think we can have 10 in this.
12, I believe, actually.
Oh.
I think 12.
Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna end with this one right here, and just a hot take to end it. And everybody can stew on it from when they go home. But I was thinking, I don't know why this popped into my head the other day, but I was like, one quarterback to win a game, NFL history, the one quarterback that I'm taking is Joe Montana.
Wow. I can't do it. That leaves a wild taste in my mouth to end it. But obviously the answer is Brady. It'll always be Brady. It's forever Brady. Doesn't matter what kind of helmet you got on. We can go bar for bar with our helmets. Give me a second.
You got to put this thing on.
Yeah, put it on. We got old school.
Come on, baby. Come on. We're playing ball up in here. Let's go.
You got the old one.
Boys, it was a pleasure. Clip that helmet up. We're sending it off. Until next time, Beyond the Basement, we are out of here.
Adios.
Much love.